Hey there friends, how's it going? Today we're playing City Skylines and we're going to continue on the city of Eden Valley. And today I think we are going to try and fix we're going to try working on one of the problems that came up in the last video. And that was specifically not enough educated workers. Some of these commercial zones here, where are they? Some of these ones, they're starting to need smarter people working there, because right now all we have is 1, 2, 3 elementary schools, 2 high schools, and 1 library. We have nowhere for adults to get an education other than a library, and that's not good enough. So what I'm going to do today, I've kind of taken this area right here, this area right next to the highway, and we're going to turn it into a trade school campus, because that's trade school specifically, because that's really all we have access to. We haven't opened up liberal arts or a university yet. Our city's not big enough. So I'm going to make a trade school. And I'm going to model this after the college that I went to, Southern Alberta Institute of Technology. And it's not going to be all that big because, well, the one I went to isn't all that big. It was a good school though, but I don't want to make it huge because I still want to have the other 2 universities in this city at a later date. I don't want all of this just to be the only university in our city. And I want to put it next to the highway because I want whoever's driving in and out of this city, I want them to drive past this school, and I'm going to try and make it look really nice too for the people driving through the highway. I want them to look at the school and say, yep, that's where I want to spend the next 4 years of my life and go into obscene amounts of student debt for. Because, why not? Okay, so just like the industry areas, you can paint a campus area, just like this. You just take your paint campus area here and just make it whatever size you want. Doesn't really matter. It doesn't cost any extra to make it huge or to make it smaller. Make it as big as you want. So I'm just going to take this whole area. I don't think it's going to be that big, but, well, just going to take it for now because I have nothing else there that's really going to get in its way. Okay, so the way this one's going to be designed, it is going to be right here, right next to the main highway going through the region. Right there. But the way the school that I'm designing it off of, one of its main entrances is actually right off of the highway. Highway 1, actually, Trans-Canada Highway. And that highway goes right through the north end of the city. It has all sorts of intersections and stoplights and whatnot. I think it's kind of a dumb design. I think it should just go through the city with just on and off ramps and whatnot. But what do I know? I'm not a road designer, so I'm sure someone thought that was a good idea. Like, it's going to have access from the highway, but I'm not going to have an intersection coming right off it with streetlights and all that right into the college. I think that's dumb. I think its main entrances are going to be in this area and probably off of this road. I'm probably going to redesign this road a little bit just to give me more space. Actually, I think I'll do that now. That's probably a good idea. I think I might have to bulldoze some of these houses down, actually. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We're gonna de-zone some of these houses. Probably not the best idea, but it has to be done. And we are gonna turn some of these into high-density residential to make up for it. Oh, that's the wrong way. Crap. Wanted to make a ditch there, not a hill. Stupid me. Okay, how far down is that? That's pretty good, actually. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. There we go. That might be alright. Let's try that. Is that better? That is way better. Okay, this here is going to be one of our main access areas to the college. There we go. Get rid of this street light here because we don't need that. I'm just going to have a yield right there. Makes it so much easier. We're going to have the main administration building right here. Nice. And I do want to have some highway access to this. There we go. Now we have access from both directions of the highway into this area. Excellent. Okay, so now that we put the administration building, we have access to a few different things. Dorms, study hall, groundskeeping, book club, and that's it. We can't really build anything else yet. Elk College. I don't like the name of that. So since I'm basing this one off of the college I went to, Southern Alberta Institute of Technology, we're going to call this Eden Valley Institute of Technology. There we go. Beautiful name. Love it. 1-star school. So we got to add a few more things to make it a more attractive school. Gonna need some dorms. Now the way my old college was set up, a lot of the dorms were on this end of the campus, and this area was more so the learning buildings. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's put some dorms. One right here. Right up on the road. And another one right about here. And we'll leave it so if we have to put a road in between there at some point, we left a little gap. Add a few of these little maintenance buildings. I guess it's only one. Groundskeeping. We'll put a study hall too. Let's put a study hall right there. Lovely. Now what I want to do, I want to encourage my citizens to go to this place. So I'm just going to paint a regular district over a lot of these here. A lot of these residences. And what you can do, once you have a district like that, this one's called Green Square, you can click on it and go to Policies. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to choose the Education Boost. That's what it does. It prioritizes education over working for young adults. Increases education budget, but that's okay. Well, I guess that's it. That's the only education one that I can have. But I want to encourage all of these people to come over here. So I'm going to do it with those guys, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it for all of these little neighborhoods too. I'm going to prioritize education over working. And I want all of these little neighborhoods just to kind of be their own thing. So I'm not going to just do one big district over everything. I'm going to make each one its own thing. So this is going to be a neighborhood all on its own. So is this one. And so is this one right here. And another one for these guys. I'm going to cover all the pathways for this too. There we go. Alright. So I have all these pathways. I'm going to encourage biking for all of these. So it would be alright if they would bike to the college. I think that'd be okay. Okay. Let's turn the city back on and see what happens. I'm going to speed it up a bit. Oh yeah, I de-zoned all these ones. High density, high density, high density. That's okay. I wonder if anyone's actually attending my college yet. Oh, geez, yeah, we got a lot. Well, 236 students out of 400. How many's living in the dorms? Lots. What kind of policies can I have? Well, you know, to make this more attractive to the residents, I'm gonna offer them all of these policies. Student health care, want healthy students, and give them a free lunch too. Perfect. Oh, we can do a research grant. I think we'll do that. But we're gonna hire some more staff, I think. When hired, academic staff accumulate a bonus to the academic work creation change throughout the time span of the academic year. Well, that sounds like a good idea. So let's have some more staff. How many do we have? 8. Let's go 10. And we're going to give them a grant. What can we do? Artisanry, whatever that is, hospitality, or IT and engineering. Well, since this is a trade school, it's not really any of the trades, I guess. Artisanry. Yeah, that would be like carpentry, plumbing, electrical, all that kind of stuff, I would imagine. We're going to leave it at that. We're going to give them a grant. Excellent. We got a lot of expenses here. $11,000 in expenses. Oh crap. We need way more students. Academic works. We can only do one grant, I guess. You know what? Let's go back down to 5. There we go. Oh, that brought our expenses down to more manageable level. We're still losing money though. We're losing $2,000 a week at the school. So, which one can we get rid of? Well, let's get rid of them both and just see what happens. There we go. Now we're making money at the school. Good Lord, that was a big change. Between those two policies and 5 extra teachers, that was like $10,000. Huh. Well, I think we're just going to let it grow. Now that we have this here, I think I want to try... I kind of don't like these lights here. But that is a highway connection, so yeah, it's probably better that we have traffic lights here. I think I should start building some transit throughout the city. Some trains. Oh, what's going on here? Not enough educated workers. I am trying my best to get educated workers in this city. Is everything full? Well, dorms are almost full. Study hall's almost full. Book club is full. Well, I think maybe we can add one more building. Do we have... I mean, we still don't have access to anything else. I'm going to put a study hall over here next to these dorms. There we go. Any of my people biking? Nope. Oh, there's a guy. Bicycle. Willow Chapman. Let's see where they're going. Going home. Right there. Oh, we're making really good money. We're making $30,000 a week there. That's pretty darn good. God, I've really neglected this area. Oh, I'm just going to leave it. So what I think I need to do, even though we don't have a whole lot of traffic problems in the city, I do want to make it a bit easier for people to get around. So we do have access to, what do we have? Metro stations. We have some trams, but I don't want trams. Those have to go on roads. I want dedicated metro lines. And I think I'm going to have a couple of them. I'm going to have one running along this road, maybe. But I think I'm going to have a train station at the college. I'm going to have another one in here. Oh, maybe I'm going to have the train line run along this road. And then down this road too. I think that'd be okay. And then I'm going to have it follow down this road right through this community, across the river, and down over to here. I want to make it easier for everybody just to get around. Metro station. Can I put it right up on... Must be placed roadside. Why won't it stick to this road? Really dumb. Probably because it's still classified as an overpass. Alright. I don't want it up like that. There we go. Well, not exactly what I want, but that'll have to do. There we go. Now I can get this train station right there. Oh wow, that looks ridiculous. Oh, that'll have to do. Let's just lift up this road a bit, just so it's even with the train station. That doesn't even look half bad. Good. Good enough. I don't quite know how I'm going to make some of this, though. I don't know. Put some of this back on there, I guess. Oh, I'm getting a little bit of traffic build-up here. Oh, I don't have water to the train station. That can be a problem for a later day. Where's this guy going? That is a very long way to go to get back to the farm. Why is he going that way? You know what? I don't want this one going back out onto this road. I'm going to see what happens if I just direct him back to the highway. So I don't want all these heavy trucks on everything going back onto this road. I should just stay to the highway. How does that work? Does that work okay? Yeah, it looks alright. I like that. Perfect. Okay, so now we need to lay out our rail lines. Now these train stations do make a fair amount of noise pollution. There's not really any getting away from that. But that's something the residents are just going to have to live with. They're not going to like it. Oh well. Too bad. I'm going to move the elementary school off the main road. Put it over here. Right about there. That's a good spot for it. What's that? High school? Yeah, we'll move that over to here, I think. And the playground. Well, this is a little green space we made ages ago. But if I leave this playground here, it is going to be in the way of our rail. So I am going to move it to this little green space that we made a while ago. Oh wow, that's a lot of people using this thing. Good. What's this? Medical clinic. We'll have to move that too. Right across the street. I think right there would be a good spot for it. Put that there. These residents are not going to like that. That'll be fine. I'm not the biggest fan of railway tracks going across a road, but this isn't really a very busy road right here, so I'm just gonna leave it. Whoever's taking this road can live with a train rumbling across right there. And I think I would love for this to go across the river. Oh God, that was awful. There we go. That looks okay, I think. What I could have done with this railway crossing here, what I could have done, I could have had an elevated train platform, and then I wouldn't have had to have a road crossing there. But what I wanted to do, now that I have these train platforms here, I'm going to de-zone all of these residential areas right here, and I am going to convert it into high density residential, because well, I had to displace a lot of people who lived here, and they're going to need a place to live. So hopefully they can move into the apartments right here. And also from a visual point of view. If these were just regular houses and I had a elevated rail platform, I think if you're in your backyard, it would look pretty darn ugly to look up at a rail line. Whereas if you're in an apartment, it would look nicer to look down at a rail line. You know what? I think I might do that to these houses across the street too. I'm not going to have just regular single family units here. I am going to turn these into high density residential. They're starting to disappear. Sorry you lost your homes, but progress is progress. Now we can... oh geez, I still have to get water to this station here. Forgot about that. There we go. You got water now. Quit your complaining. We have to get rail across the highway. You know what? I'm just going to keep this as an elevator line. That looks better. Alright, how's our trade school doing? Campus attractiveness. How do we increase the attractiveness? Well, we have 3,600 eligible students, and we only have capacity for 1,450. Well... we need to do something about that. Okay, I think I'm going to put another dorm over here. Right there. Well, we're still making a ton of money in the city. That's good. That's good because we have to do a lot of building. Well, I'm going to keep adding some metro, just so we have stuff in place for the future. There we go. This little bit might be somewhat tricky. There's a lot of roads we have to go over here. There we go. Okay, I think that's pretty good for a train line for now. So now we actually have to make a train line for it, so people can actually use this. And you just take your Metro Line tool and just click on all the stations you want it to go to. But it has to make a loop. So, with it still selected, you just go back to all the other train stations, click them again, and the very last one, complete the line. Now, people can use the trains. What's going on over here? Not enough educated workers. Heh. Well, go to the school and do something about it. Oh wow, we are a 2-star school now. Let's see if we opened up anything else. What do we have? outdoor study, gymnasium, cafeteria, fountain. Okay, well, I think a gym would be a really good addition. I think I'm going to put that just behind the main building. I'm going to come off of this road. I think that'll be alright. And it'll need water too. There we go. What else can we build? We're going to add a few other things. Trade school outdoor study. Definitely. Oh, it's huge. Huge. Right there. Nice. Nice. And they're definitely going to want a cafeteria. I don't have enough room there. That sucks. Dumb. Actually, I'm gonna put the cafeteria over here. Because since I'm basing this off of mine, a lot of the culinary arts area was over in this area. So the closest thing we have to that right now is the cafeteria. And I'm gonna put it right across the street from this study hall. I wonder if we can grant any more grants. Oh, we can. What's this? Colossal cups. What is that? Innovative solution to the problem when even extra large coffee cups are too small. Colossal cups come with a carry-on bag to hold enough coffee for the entire day. That's insane. Well, we already did one for artisanry, so let's do hospitality this time. Give another grant. Excellent. I think there's one thing, a couple things I forgot. So we do need some kind of groundskeeping. We got to make this place stay nice for the students. We don't want it to be a dump. I don't want it to be a dump. I don't think I can fit much in here, so I'm going to put that right there. So now that we have that, I think we're going to try and make this place look really nice from the highway. Do that there. I'm gonna turn this other school entrance into a 4-lane. Just to make it look a little bit more appealing. And I can move that outdoor study right back over there. There we go. I think that looks okay. I'm probably going to lose a little bit of power doing this. That's fine. Oh, no. We're still good. Right on. God, that's a lot of traffic. What are all these people for? I think... Where are they going? Huh. Ah, that's fine. We'll just leave that. There we go. And we're going to put this fountain right here. Right across from the highway. So people driving by, they're going to look at it and think, that is a very nice pile of rocks. Beautiful. I think we need a little bit more landscaping here too. I don't like seeing overpasses just up like that. I like filling them up a little bit. I think it looks more realistic. Well, we do have a lot of capacity for this place. We only have 977 students out of a possible 2250. So I'm just going to leave that for the time being. I'm going to let it grow. And eventually, this is going to be a 5-star trade school. I like that. I think it looks really nice. I wonder if anyone's using the trains yet. Oh, there's one. Nice. Excellent. Now, I know it looks like these stations are really close together, but what I've found with this game, it's not really a one-to-one representation of a city. Like, I think in game terms, these stations would probably be like 500 meters apart or something like that. But if they're too far apart, and I've had this happen with bus lines, if they're too far apart or the line is too long, you end up with a ton of people waiting at any particular stop. So I haven't had it happen with trains, but it has happened with buses. So because of that, I like putting my stops for everything fairly close. I don't like it too far. And you know what? Speaking of buses, I think we should add some bus lines. Make it easier for people to get to the train. So right now we just need a bus depot. Where am I going to put it? You know what? I think I might come off of this. No, I'm going to use that for the farm. Yeah, this is still all going to be farmland. Or maybe like right here. Yeah, I think that might be an alright spot. I think we'll put the bus depot just off of here. I'll put it right there. Now we can start building some bus lines. So you take your bus line tool, and I'm going to have each community have its own little bus route, and I think they're both going to end up back at any train station. So all of this one will end up there, all of this one end up back there too. And the thing is, the bus line has to make a loop just like the train. So that's what we're going to do. Because since the bus line has to be a loop, if you start it over here and I want it to end at the train station, it has to be able to come back into the community. If I didn't have this, the game would find its own loop somewhere. So I'm just going to show you what that would look like. So I'm going to start my bus line right there, 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 right there, and right across the street from the train station. Now if I wanted to complete this, it would find a really weird way to get back over there. See, it goes up around to the bus depot and all the way back. And that's just really weird. So we have to complete the road, go back into this, add a stop, and complete the line. And it makes a nice loop through the neighborhood. And we're going to do the same for the other one, but this one is going to end up on the other side of the road. There we go. We have 2 bus lines in these 2 neighborhoods. Oh, they're already starting to send a bus out. Right on. I think we're just going to follow him, see where he goes. And there we go. That worked out pretty good, I think. How's our school doing? Well, we need to increase the attractiveness a bit so we can get up to the next level. We already have enough students, we haven't made enough academic works, and we're not that beautiful of a school, I suppose. So I'm going to hire one more staff member. Extra $1,000 per staff member. We're still making a lot of money, $7,000 a week. That's pretty darn good, I think. But the academic year is almost done, and I really hope we can do one more work and make our attractiveness go up a little bit. Well, maybe we just have paved pathways. Let's try that. Paved pathways with trees. I wonder if that increases campus attractiveness. What is this? Police Academy. I didn't even know that was a thing. Huh. Oh, it's ginormous. Oh, I can fit the Police Academy here. I am going to do that. Beautiful. Well, now that we have this, I think we're going to do a little bit of landscaping to this college. I think around the gym, we're going to place some rocks around, just in case anyone wants to do some, I don't know, bouldering or something. We'll have a little space to do it. You know what? We'll put one of these here. Actually, that would look way better right there. Yeah, right there. Nice. We're going to put one of the tall ones, just in case they want to do a little bit of climbing. So you know what? No, I'm going to move that. Bulldozer. So when you're coming into the city, like if you came into the city and saw that, that's kind of unsightly. You wouldn't really see anything. Driving down the road, oh, there's a college there. Big old rock. Can't even see the city. Bulldoze that. Just add some trees, I guess. Those trees are always fun. And we're going to use trees to get rid of some of these little jaggy cliffs. Well, there we go. I think that looks pretty darn nice, and I think I'm going to end the video there. Thanks for joining in. If you like this kind of thing, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you in the next video.